All right, good morning, everybody. This is Calvin Butler with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatchers Network. I want to say welcome, everybody, to our new downtown location. This is where we are now. This is our new downtown location. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm going to use my thing here and spin it around for y'all so y'all can see what's going on. We are right downtown here in downtown Tallahassee, as you all can see here. We're right here on the main strip. And we are here on the business plaza deck of Regus office space, which is our new office space. And there's the little Regus sign there, fully furnished offices on your terms. So thank you, Regus, for partnering with us. We appreciate that. We appreciate you all partnering with us, and I think we're going to love this partnership that we have with Regus. One of the reasons why we signed up and decided to go with Regus, Regus International, is because coming up in March of 2020, you all know that we're going to be starting our guaranteed career placement events where we're going to be in different cities throughout the United States. 4 cities per state, 4 times a year for at least a week or 2 is where we're going to be at. So we needed the flexibility of being able to walk into whatever city we're in and have office space that's set up, ready for us. They know who we are. They can pull up our profile, know what we need, and things of that nature. What type of copying we need, what type of answering phone service we need, all that type of stuff. So that's what we needed, because what we didn't want is to have each one of our instructors, those 5 instructors that we're paying that $100,000 to, that $25,000 per event. We didn't want them to be in these cities for 2 weeks and not have access to office space. We don't want them to try and go to the hotel and spend the cost of all the money that the hotel charges you to make faxes and and all this type of stuff and copies and all that type of stuff. So we wanted to give them an actual office space, the actual experience of having their own office space in whatever locations that they're at. So if you're in Texas and you're giving an event in Dallas, we want you to be able to go into the downtown Regus area in Dallas and enjoy the nice, beautiful office space and luxury suites that they have there for you, and coffee and all that good stuff that you get at Regus, and cappuccinos and all that good stuff, and a nice lounge area, beautiful lounge area that they have here. This beautiful setup. Next week, we're going to be broadcasting from the conference room. I apologize, we did not have time to book the conference room this week because we just signed up with them, but we've already booked it for next weekend. So we will be in the conference room next weekend, and I give y'all more of an inside tour of the conference room and the area there, which we do have a tour that we have online that we did just yesterday. So thank y'all for joining us. I appreciate y'all for joining us here, and welcome to our new downtown location. Let me go ahead and make my roll call here. See who we got here. Good morning. We got Charles Dotson. Charles, how you doing this morning? I know you're new with us, right?
Yes, sir. Brand new.
Great. Glad to have you on board. What type of firm do you have, Charles? Do you have a freight brokerage firm, or are you as we refer to you all, as owner-op business manager? You have an owner-op business management firm?
Owner-op business manager.
Okay, great. As you all know, we are not referring to ourselves as dispatchers anymore, because what we do is a lot more important than just dispatch freight. We don't just hand out loads. That's not what we do. As you all know, we manage the businesses of owner-operators. That's what we do. Okay, we help them to earn more money. We put them on the right track. We lead, we guide them, we educate them if need be. So that's a lot more than what a dispatcher does. A dispatcher just hands out freight. That's not what we do. We are business managers. We charge 10% of the load fee, which is warranted because of all the services and the level of competency that we bring to the table. Okay, we are, in my opinion, we are a lot more valuable and more important to the owner-operator than brokers can ever be. Okay, brokers work for the shippers. That's where their loyalties lie. They have no loyalty whatsoever. Not that that's bad, but that's just their classification. Okay, that's the nature of what they do. They represent the shippers. Owner-op business managers, formerly known as independent dispatchers, we represent the carrier. We are contracted with the owner-operator. Our job, our only job, is to make sure that owner-operator is making as much money as possible on the loads that are available out there. Our job is to make sure that we keep them moving, and we keep them moving in a manner that is to their advantage. We don't want them running all over the country, far and in between. We really want them running those short runs and making more than $1,000 per day. That's what we want. That's what we're capable of. Okay? So with that being said, you know, it makes our job a lot more valuable and a lot more important than just issuing out freight. Okay? All right. Who else we got on here today? Aaron Flippin. Mr. Flippin, how you doing? It's been a minute since I've seen you back here. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes, sir.
All right, great, great. Who is this at RBBR Trucking? Boy, you look like a brother. But you look like we could be related. No, brothers from a different mother. Or sister from a different mother or something. RBBR Trucking. You got your mic on there? You want to talk to us? Okay. RBBR Trucking want to stay silent. Strong silent type, I guess. I don't know. But glad to have you. Appreciate you joining us. And we got somebody from the 302 area code. I don't know what that is, but thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. And, of course, I'm sorry?
Delaware.
Is that the RBR Trucking?
No.
Okay.
Delaware.
Okay. I think, okay, well, nice to have you here. Appreciate you. Are you a member yet? Or you new or what?
I am a member.
Well, great. Nice to have you. Glad to have you in our platform. Hopefully you can learn a lot and you can get a lot out of this network, because that's what we are. We are a network. We are not a class or a course. We are a network, and I happen to firmly believe that the networking way is the best way to go when you're trying to learn this industry and when you're trying to create something and be successful within this industry. Okay, I don't think the class or course platform is sufficient for especially beginners. It's definitely not for beginners, and it's really not even that sufficient or efficient for people who are been in the industry for a while. So, because you need to be a part of a network, a part of a group, to where you don't feel like you're in this by yourself, and that's the most important thing. We also have Charles James. Hey, Charles. I'm sorry, that's not Charles. Yeah, it is Charles. That's Charles James. How you doing, Charles James? Appreciate you joining us today, and thank you for joining.
I'm good, Mr. Calvin. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm doing good this morning, man. I woke up refreshed and blessed, and I didn't quite feel like running, but I did feel like walking fast.
I hear you.
So we good to go. All right, let's go and get this ball started. All right, as you all know, every Saturday we will be joining y'all from our downtown location. I love this area down here. It's a beautiful day outside. That's why we're outside today. Just absolutely beautiful. So on a Saturday morning. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Everybody, make sure you go over to mydispatcher.org. mydispatcher.org. That is our what's called the website. We're going to take a moment to acknowledge our Facebook viewers. We are live on Facebook today. We are live on Facebook. Hey, Facebook viewers, how y'all doing? Glad, nice to have y'all join us live here. And here, if you want to get a better experience, go to the link where it says freeconferencecall.com, and you'll get a much, much better experience if you join us on that freeconferencecall.com link. But if you're not on freeconferencecall.com, if you want to go ahead and see what our back office site looks like, well, you won't be able to access the back office if you're not a member, but you will be able to access our network site. So we'll go and paste that here for you, and you all can go to mydispatcher.org. Mydispatcher.org is where all of our network members, they come together to access their back office tools and resources that we provide. All right. Today, today, let me ask y'all a question. What is the most difficult thing about this industry so far that you all have experienced? I want to get some feedback. What's the most difficult part of doing this job? What do y'all have the most? What do y'all have the most problem with?
Me personally, just getting. Go ahead. Yeah.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Okay.
Thank you. Carriers that are serious about making money.
Okay, so basically, carriers that tell you, they'll see, you'll send them over the profile sheet. As you all know, we have all these tools and resources that we supply our members with. If you go here to the Dispatcher Tools and Resources area within the back office site, if you have a login, you'll be able to get to it. If not, then you would not be able to get to it. You need to join our platform in order to be able to see this stuff. But if you go to our tools and resources area here in the back office site, you notice we have a lot of tools and resources. And what she is referring to is we actually contact carriers, and we hit them with the pitch. Hey, Mr. Carrier, how much money you need to move your truck, stuff like that. And when we get through with our pitch, they all geared up and ready to go, and they say, man, I'm hyped. I'm ready to make some money on these loads y'all so y'all can fire me and this and that. And then we send them our dispatch agreement, and we send them our profile sheet, and they fill the profile sheet out, and they actually tell us how much money they need to make their truck profitable. On the profile sheet, it specifically asks them, for loads that run more than 500 miles, how much, what is the cents per mile you need minimum for loads that run more than 500 miles? And then it says, for loads that run less than 500 miles, what's the cents per mile you need minimum to make your truck profitable for loads that run less than 500 miles? So an example of that would be when they look at that profile sheet and they say, well, for loads that run more than 500 miles, I need $2.75 per mile minimum. And for loads that run less than 500 miles, I need $3.10 or $3.40, $3.75, or even $4 per mile minimum. Now, this is that carrier's opportunity, or that owner-operator's opportunity to set a minimum criteria for their business manager, because that's what we are. We are their business manager. To set a minimum criteria for their business manager to go out and search for the loads that fit that criteria or exceed that criteria. So in other words, no more cheap freight, right? That should be enough to satisfy them. That should be enough to make them happy. Just get it. Like my dog, he's always smiling. A tongue always hanging out, always smiling, always happy. Why? Because he's taken care of. He ain't got a worry in the world. So this is the whole premise of our platform. Okay? That's our approach. We don't just go out there and look for loads that ain't paying no money, just throwing stuff at the owner-operator. No. We are acting at their behest. We are acting on their behalf. We are acting for their benefit. So they instruct us on what they need and what they want, and our job is to go out there and get that for them. Now, here's the problem that she is mentioning, the problem that she's talking about. We have carriers that would give us that information, and then you would go out and bust your butt, and you'll find 3, 4, 5 loads that fit exactly or exceed what they are looking for. If they told her or told us that they wanted a load that was going more than 500 miles and it had to be paying at least $2.75 a mile, there have been cases where I guarantee you where she's finding them loads that were paying $3 per mile or $3.10 a mile or $3.40, sometimes $4 and $5 per mile. And because it had something on it that they didn't like, well, I don't want a tart. I don't want to do the more than 3 on the more than 3 tie downs. I don't want to pull weight that's more than, whatever this and that. I don't want to 1-800-WHAM. Does that sound about correct? I mean, does that sound about correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you do as a business manager when you're running the carriers like that? Okay? All right, here's what you do. When you're running the carriers like that, you've got to be the adult in the room because you're dealing with a childish person. I'm not going to lie to you. I know a lot of you owner-operators out there say, man, that Calvin, you done lost your god doggone mind. But guess what? Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. Because, look, when it comes to making money, you're going to have to live outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to operate outside of your comfort zone. If making money was comfortable, everybody would be making it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Now, I want you owner-operators out there to hear me. I want y'all to really listen to what I'm telling you now. Listen to what I'm telling you. If making money, being successful, getting to the point where you're earning $200,000, $300,000, and $400,000 a year as an owner-operator, if that was comfortable, you'd be doing it already. The guy on the road next to you at the truck stop, sitting there begging for a shower, begging for a shower credit, he'd be making that kind of money. But you only have a select few who are making that kind of money. Why? Because they're willing to do the uncomfortable things. They're willing to go out there and work and do and torque their load. They're willing to strap down their load. They're willing to carry a little bit of extra weight. They're willing to go to some areas that you may not desire, but guess what? They are well compensated for it. Why? Because they keep moving and they consistently get the good paying loads. They're not the ones who are on the load boards or on social media complaining, oh, ain't that not that much cheap freight? Ain't that not that much cheap freight? That's a lie. You don't want to take the good paying freight. You want to be comfortable. So if you want to be comfortable, take your behind back home, get a job at Walmart, and just be comfortable. If that's what you want to do. Now, this is not one of those sessions where I'm going to stroke people's ego. Y'all know me. I ain't built that way. I don't stroke egos. Okay? Y'all know me. That's why a lot of y'all join this platform. Like my grandma you said, I'm going to tell you like a TIS is. Okay? I don't stroke egos. Okay? So a lot of you operators, you need to grow up. Put your big boy pants on. Put your boots on, put your hard hat on, and go to work. Because you got these business managers out here who are working their butts off and finding you what you need to find, what they need to give you so you can make money. And they're finding great paying loads. They're finding great paying loads. I mean, this is not some type of fantasy that we're making up. Matter of fact, let's go to a load board real quick. Let's just look at some loads and see if there's any great paying loads out there. Because we know there's great paying loads out there. They know there's great paying loads out there, but they swear ain't no good paying loads. Everybody swears that all the loads are cheap freight. And we know that's a lie. It's just that the loads that you want to run, the ones that keep you comfortable in your feelings or whatever case may be, I'll be honest with you. I've never seen so many grown people, grown men and women, listen to me now, grown men and women that don't want to work to make money.
Right.
Now, am I preaching to a dead congregation, or can I get an amen on that?
Amen.
Okay, so that's what the industry is full of. Exactly, that's what the industry is full of. You don't have very many owner-operators out there, the owner-operators out there who are willing to actually work. They want everything given to them. They want to stay comfortable. You're not going to make money being comfortable. You got to get outside your comfort zone. I don't care what it is you're doing. Ain't nothing going to come easy to you. Ain't no get rich quick. Come on. That's why you're driving a truck. Because you know ain't no get rich quick. So what you think? You're going to go through trucking school and go through all that mess and this and that and then get behind the wheel of a truck and think it's just going, I can just lay down now. Let the money roll in. No. You got to do some uncomfortable things. If you chose to be a flatbedder, why in the world would you not have torque? Can anybody explain that to me? All right. If you chose to be a flatbedder, why would you not have tarp? Why would you not want to tarp your loads? Why would you not want to build the extra bulkhead? Why would you not want to have the extra tie downs? that comes along with flatbedding. Why would you not want to carry heavy freight? That comes along with being a flatbedder. That's crazy, right? That's absolutely crazy. But let's show you what we're talking about here. Let's go in and take a look at some flatbed loads. Because believe it or not, most of the time it's flatbedders that have these child episodes about not wanting to pull freight. they got all kind of issues with the stipulations of the load. I'm like, really? Man, go home. Stop wasting people's time. Get out the industry. This ain't for you. Okay? Now I know. Look. Y'all know I'm in Facebook jail, right? I'm in Facebook jail because I hurt somebody's feelings. They felt sensitive about the way I was talking about truckers and stuff, this and that. So they went on one of the groups and they said that they said that I be bullying people. Oh my God! Now these are grown men. These are truck drivers now. Supposed to be some of the toughest men on the face of the planet, right?
Yep.
But they say the RBBS Logistics Learning Center be bullying people. I'm sorry, but I just find that so laughable. Okay, I mean, if the truth is bullying, then hey, look, I apologize, but I'm not gonna take it back. I'm sorry, because it's the truth. I'm not gonna take it back. Y'all need to get it together because look, these owner-op business managers, they're doing their job. I know because we manage them. I talk to them all the time. We have private consultations, and they show me the loads that they're finding for you guys. And y'all are just being snotty, little running-nosed brats. That's what y'all are being. I'm sorry, but I have to defend these business managers because they're doing their job. They're doing their job. They are. But you all need to step up to the plate and make some money. All right? But just to show you what we're talking about, we got some flatbed loads. Give me something recently that you had to look for, and they said that or they turned down some stuff, and I want to look at what loads are coming out of that area.
It was Truckers Pass, and it was he told me what he wanted, Calvin. It was your place, Florida.
Okay, Florida. I like Florida.
Maybe
all right,
maybe because it was personal.
Right,
know this carrier. Yeah. He said he didn't care where he was going.
Okay, didn't care where he was going. He in Florida. And he was a flatbed?
Yep.
Flatbed?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so and let's find some loads. All right, well, first of all, let's go over here to our hold up. Make sure I'm in the right browser. Make sure I'm in the right browser. Nope, I was in the wrong browser. Make sure I'm in the right browser. Truckers Path. All right, get back in the right browser. There we go. Let's check Florida. If y'all don't know what I'm doing, I'm using the straight, that's STR, the number 8 dispatch helper. That was a license key, that was developed by none other than one of our members, Mr. Khalid, Khaled, as he pronounces it, Khaled Ha, like H-A-J, Hodge, Ha, Khaled Ha, okay? Mr. Ha, brand new to the industry. brand new to the industry. Now, I'm going to tell you about this young man. This young man came in the very first 2 weeks he was in the platform. Now, here's what I like about new people that never been in the industry before. They don't know enough not to listen to what we tell them. That's what I like about them. So they just take what we tell them to do, and they just do it, and guess what? They make money. Why? Because they just, go on faith. They don't know enough not to listen to what we tell them to do. So he comes into the industry like a lot of other new people do. Come to the industry, don't know anything about trucking, never even thought about being in trucking or being on the logistics side or whatever the case may be. He joins. He schedules a private consultation, about 3 or 4 of them. He listened to what we said that we told him to do. Guess what? He went out and did it and signed himself up about 5, 6, 7 carriers. Bam, off rip. That next week, guess what? The young man's making close to $3,000 a week. Okay? So then he says to himself, well, look, since Calvin says that the best thing about this thing is, about our platform, is we train you how to be logistics entrepreneurs. So him thinking, and listening to what we told him to do, he scheduled another consultation. He said, how do I go about becoming a logistics entrepreneur? What can I do within this industry that's going to put me on the level of making money no matter what I do? So we sat down and we started talking, doing the private consultation, and we determined that what he does outside of trucking is he does the troubleshooting for the computer softwares and stuff, this and that, and writes code and all that type of stuff. So we said, well, let's look at what we do. We search load boards. What is it about load boards that can be made better to further the cause or to further our agenda within this platform? Our carriers tell us what they want as far as the amount of money they want. So we started thinking, we put our heads together, we said, well, wouldn't it be nice if the carrier said that he wanted $3.75 per mile? Wouldn't it be nice if we can just go straight to the load that's paying $3.75 a mile? Y'all ever watch Bugs Bunny? And that little light go off in somebody's head, boom! or they hit him on the head with that hammer, pow! They get all kind of ideas. That's what happened. So all of a sudden he said, you know what? I'm going to write a code, and I'm going to create a license key that would act as an extension that we can add to the browsers. So when we're on load boards, we can put in the settings, as I'm about to do here, the amount of money that we want to look for the loads. So we got a carrier that wants $3.50 per mile. We're going to put 3.5. And we're going to highlight that color in a shade of red, so that when we go back to the load boards, we look for loads that are in Florida or where we're looking for. It is going to immediately highlight the loads that are paying that amount of money or greater. Wow. So when we do that, when we start scrolling down, let's pick a date here. What's it? And then going on the date. We need to find something leaving out on Monday.
23rd.
Then we'll go right there on the 23rd. See what we got out there on Monday that's paying that kind of money. So we're strolling down. Now, see, we don't even have to look at this stuff right here because it's not highlighted, right? So in this network, because all of our members access this software at a greatly discounted price, we can just stroll down until we see what? That highlighted color. So we just keep on strolling. We ain't got to worry about this stuff. Now, we don't find it that's in that highlighted color. That means there's not anything out there right now, or even on Monday, that's paying that type of money, which is not unheard of, okay? But let's check it. And then if we don't find it on this load board, what do? We go to another load board. Or we go in and we adjust what? The amount of money. Let's take it to 3. Hold up. Let's take it to 3.4. Just 10 cents lower. Let's change that to red. All right, and let's do the search. See if there's anything that's paying 3.4. Let's leave it on Monday. Now, we may not find anything on this particular load board, but guess what? We give you access to 100 load boards. or more. So obviously there's nothing on truckers path in flatbeds that's leaving out of Florida on what? Well, hold on. Let me do this. Any size. I forgot. That might have something to do with it. That may have something to do with it. Let's check the size real quick. Make sure we check our parameters. Let's check our parameters first of all. Check our parameters to make sure. Okay. So we know that there's nothing that's paying $3.40. So let's go up here and let's find out what's the highest paying load. We're gonna go here and we're gonna put $3. Okay, we're gonna put 3. Let's see what we got on that. Save. Find the load. We've got anything that's paying $3 that will be highlighted in red. Okay, nothing paying $3. Let's go and see if we can find something that's. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to check another load board. Why? Because you don't necessarily have to get loads from that load board. Let's check 2.5. Still in red. But you see how quick this is to do your searches now? You don't have to spend all that time trying to calculate a load. You can just kind of stroll through it. And if you don't see the highlights, yeah, all right. There's a load that's paying 2.5, that's paying $2.50 or better. That one is paying $2.55 per mile. Now, anytime you see the yellow highlight, that means that's the highest paying load on that particular page. Let's scroll down and check the other page and see if there's anything else. All right, so that's the highest paying load, $2.55. Okay, $2.55 per mile, and that was picking up in Bristol, Florida, heading to Pinellas Park, Florida. It's 284 miles, and it's paying $725. Now, let's do this. Let's check another load board. Go back to mydispatcher.org. Let's check another load board. Let's log in first of all. Now, look, I don't get off on talking, bad or down about owner operators. I really don't. But what really gets me is individuals that say they want to make money, and you do everything you can to accommodate them, and then they turn around and say, "No, I don't want that money." I mean, come on. Now to me, that's offensive. It really is. That is what offends. That really offends me, because you have someone who has worked their butt off and found you what you say you're looking for, and then you turn around and throw it back in their face.
Right.
Okay, because that's what it boils down to. I don't have any other way of characterizing it, because I can't characterize it in any other way. Do y'all feel the same way?
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure y'all do. Hold on here. Let me get logged in here real quick. I mean, come on, really? I mean, you give it to them in writing, in black and white, what you're looking for, and then they go out and find that, and all of a sudden you turn around and and say, no, I don't want that. Okay, what are you doing? I mean, you playing games?
Right.
I mean, really? Now let's take a look at another load board. Let's check out another load board that I like. Let's see if it's. Hold on, is that it? No, not freight terminal. Let's look at. Let's try direct freight real quick. check out Direct Freight. It's been a minute since I've been on Direct Freight. I've been using a lot of let's go to the load map. Let's go to Florida. Right now, Florida has 500 and some odd loads in it. Let's do what the mile radius. Look for loads that are in Florida, and we're looking for what? Flatbeds, right?
Yes.
Load size, sort by age. Where's my flatbed? Where's my flatbed? Find loads, post truck. Trailer. Here we go. Flatbed. All right. Let's go back and set this back up to what? 3.5.
Okay.
Let's set this back at 3.5. This is what we got. We got the color red. Let's click save. All right. Let's go and search. Let's see what we got. Oh, hold up. I've got to change my date. Let's see if they got anything in here. Let's leave it out of here. To check the next 100 loads. Up. There's one right there. That's leaving out of Jayville, Florida, going to Orlando, Florida. And it is, how many miles is that? That's only what? 48 miles? That's a short run. And look, $600. Remember I told y'all how Florida has these short runs? And,
yes.
And by the way, y'all, that's paying $4.26 per mile. That's way more money than what he was looking for. Okay? And it's not even that. And look, it's 48 miles, man. About an hour and 20 minutes. And you're going to make $600. You ain't going to burn no fuel. So you really don't have no fuel expense. You ain't putting no stress on your truck. Okay? And on top of that, what's the weight on this thing? What's the weight on this thing? Let's click on and see what the weight is.
Hey, Calvin, I believe the weight is 39,000.
Yeah, it's 39,000 miles. So come on, man, it's under 40,000 pounds. Under 40,000 pounds. I mean, for a flatbed, that's gravy. Chances are they're just gonna load it up with a forklift anyway. You know, slide it in there, pick it up, take it off. It ain't gonna take long to load it up and unload it. Tie the doggone thing down, tarp it if that's what they want, and go in and go down the road, you know, a couple of miles down the road. 48 miles, man. You can pull that with a red wagon. You know? And it's $600. Okay? Right off rip. Now that's one right there. All right? That's one. Let's check the other another 100 loads. See what we got. All right. So that's what we had that was leaving out of ship day in. Okay. So that's what we got that's paying $3.50 or $4 and some odd cents per mile. All right. So there you go. Now I wouldn't bet you if we lower that by let's say 25 cents, 3.25. Let's lower that by 25 cents, and let's see what happens. We lower that by 25 cents, and let's see what happens. But I love this software, man. It just allows you to just scroll through. You ain't got to worry about trying to calculate none of these loads.
Right.
That's the same one right there, right? Yeah, that's the same one. Jacksonville to Orlando. That's the same one. I think that's going to be it. Yep, that's it. All right. So, you know, but even at $3 per mile, what does your guy need? What does he need to be paid?
It sounds awful. Only $2.50.
Oh, $2.50? I mean,
Yeah.
really? Let's shoot. Hold on.
His issue was
2.5. so he said he only needed $2.50 per mile, leaving out of Florida, going anywhere. Let's see what we. Oh my Lord! Look what we got, y'all. We got a red. Red alert, Captain. Captain to the bridge. We got $2.64 a mile, leaving out of Bristol, Florida, going to Orlando, Florida. Here it is again, little short mile run, you know, and it's paying $800. Okay, you know, here's one. Here's that Bristol going. Here's one from Bristol going to Pinellas Park. You know, 48,000 pounds, and you know, that one's paying $800, $2.82 per mile. Let's scroll down a little bit further, see what else we got. In Florida, that's paying $2.50 a mile. Here's another one right here. Now y'all notice when they're the lighter shades, that means it's close to the amount, or if not on the amount that he has requested, but it's not going to be less than that amount. The darker the shade is, the higher the amount of money, and if it's in yellow, that's the highest on that page, okay? So this one right here is paying $2.55 per mile, and it is paying a total of $725, and it's going 284 miles. That's the trip, okay? So another little short run. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I love Florida, just for the fact of these short runs. Why? Because you can run 2 or 3 of them in a day and hit over $1,000 a day. Did y'all just hear what came out of my mouth? I love Florida because if you're willing to stay inside of Florida, you can run these little short runs. You can run 2 and 3 of them per day. Why? All you got to do is just find the loads that's close to another load. Because look, I have gone as far as, and there's other owner-operators out there who have traveled 100 miles to go pick up a doggone load. So if you can go to Florida and you can stay within 50 miles of the load, the pickups, and run 3 of them a day because they're all under 200 miles, or some of them are under 100 miles, you know. I'd rather take a 39-mile run for $325 or $350 than to take an 800-mile run for $1,200 any day. Why? Because I can run that 39-mile run, then I got time to look for me another load that's leaving within 50 to 100 miles of that load, drive there, get there, pick that load up that may be going, 79 miles, that's paying $680. Then I got time to find me another load that's maybe just down the road, you know, a few miles down the road, could be 20 miles, 30 miles, or whatever the case may be. That load could be going 104 miles and paying $860. I just made myself $1,800 in one day, and I traveled less than 500 miles. Oh my! I'm in heaven. I'm never gonna leave Florida. Like my boy said in, what's that movie? Was it Harlem Nights? The boy called home and said, little Jimmy, put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming home. I'm staying in Florida. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I ain't going nowhere. $1,800 a day. Little Jimmy, put your mama on the phone. hey, Lucille, I ain't never coming home. That's where I am, you know. When you got these owner-operators out there that say, I don't want to stay in Florida. I don't want to run loads in Florida. Look, there's another one. Look, we can do this all day long, and we can find loads all day long. Why? Because that theory about there's no good paying loads, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. What they should be saying is, you know, I'm too lazy or I'm too sensitive, or I'm too picky, or I'm too childish to take the loads that's paying good money. That's the real story. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably saying, boy, that Calvin going off today. Yes, I am. You know, he done got a new spot and don't know how to act. That's what y'all saying.
All right.
Y'all can call it what you want to. You can call it what you want to, but you know I'm telling the truth. Okay, you know I mean y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. This episode right here might get me banned for might get me in Facebook jail for another 30 days. But it's all good. Yeah.
How much time do you invest in that kind of owner operator if you're trying to warn you won't come aboard? You leave alone after a little while or what you do?
Okay, you're coming in broken up.
Okay. If he's acting that way, what do you do to try to win him over, or do you kick him to the curb?
I don't try to win him. I try to slap him upside the head. Look, I ain't got time to baby no grown people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I don't. Why? Because just like you found him, you'll find yourself 5 more. And I just tell him, just straight up, I said, look, man, you want to make money or you want to cry like a baby? What do you want to do? No, seriously, what do you want to do? Because right now you're sounding like a B. Y'all know what I'm about to say, right?
You're wasting my time.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Right now, you sound like a B.I., you know. Okay, so you want a B.I.T.H. or you want to make money? Which is it? Because I ain't got time for no B.I., you know, I ain't got time for that. You know, put your grown man pants on, put your big boy pants on, and let's go to work. Because I'm going to work for you. I'm finding you the loads that's making the money. I'm on here, you know, doing my thing, doing what I do best. Finding you enough money to make you $1,000 per doggone day, and you turn around and you looking at me like an ungrateful, you know what? Many of y'all ever been in a relationship where you're providing everything, you paying the rent, you paying the car notes, you paying the bills, you paying everything, and then you can't get them to cook for you, you can't get them to do. I mean, come on, really? And then they complain about when you go to the store and you buy them something nice and you bring it back. They say, I don't like that. That's what that relationship is like. That's what it's like. I can't sugarcoat it. And y'all know where I'm coming from. Y'all know exactly where I'm coming from. You know, you sit there. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, on both sides. Look, y'all know where I'm coming from. You know, you're in a relationship with a guy, you're cooking for him, you're taking care of the house. And a lot of times you bring home the most money, and you're doing everything. You're trying to satisfy them every way you can, and they want to sit there and just play video games on the couch. You know, that him not going to get his sorry behind up and go get a job. That's what that relationship is like. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. So once I have that little speech with them, if they get upset with me, fine. All right? Or if they want to make some money, that's fine too. We can go and make money. But if they get upset and say, look, I can't work with you either. Bye. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't work with people like that. I don't work with people like that. Okay? You either on my page, right? You either on my page or you out the door. One or the other. Okay, because my page, in my book, we're trying to make money. We're trying to get you to the point of where you in the 6 and 7 figures. I'm not worried about your sensibilities. I'm not trying to make you comfortable. I'm trying to get you to the point to where you can live comfortable. Big difference. And in order to live comfortable, you got to do what? You got to work outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to do some things that's uncomfortable in order to live a comfortable lifestyle that most people can't live. And then y'all know what the true definition of being an entrepreneur is? It is doing things and living your life in a way that most people won't for a short period of time in order to live the rest of your life the way everyone else can't. You understand that? Did y'all catch that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. And look, you shouldn't have to have that conversation but one time with your carrier, because you got to have it a second time. I'm not gonna have it. I'm just gonna stop calling them. I'm not gonna waste my time with them. I'm not. My time is better spent doing what? Hey, Mr. Carey, my name is Calvin Butler with RBBS Transport, and we're a member of the National Dispatchers Network. It's the largest network of independent dispatchers freight brokers in the country, more than 3,000 members strong, all working together to find you high-dollar freight. Let me ask you a question. How much money do you need to move your truck? My time is spent better doing that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I can make 100 phone calls like that in 2 hours. And I'm going to close 6 or 7 of them. National Hip Bank. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to find me somebody that wants to make money. Okay? If you want to make money, guess what? We're going to make money together. Because the more money they make is what? The more money what? You make. It's the perfect marriage. It's the perfect relationship. But that relationship can't work if one of y'all is playing at being a moneymaker and the other one is trying to be serious. All right? So, as business managers, you all have to take these owner-operators that are being difficult, that are being childish. I don't know any other way to say it. I'm sorry. I'm not here to stroke someone's ego. Take these owner-operators that are being difficult and childish, and all they want to do is complain and just go on social media and cry and moan. That's all they want to do. Okay? You see them all the time. They're all of all the truckers, all Truckers United, and all these other things. So I ain't never seen so many men wearing panties in all my life. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. I'm like, God, dog, what you got on Victoria's Secrets, man? Yeah. Take my Victoria's Secrets card. Go shopping. Stop that complaining. I was like, oh, really? Oh, really? That's what they do. I mean, I don't want to run that load. I don't want a tarp. I don't want a tie. That's what they sound like. It's pitiful. I mean, it's pitiful. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. You know? I wish one of them would get on here now and call in.
That's why they transitioned from bed to
they don't want none of this. I mean, shoot. Now, they want to make some money, call. You know? I mean, look, I have owner-operators that call all the time. Say, hey, I need a dispatcher, and a lot of y'all know, I'll send y'all stuff, or I'll call you up, or I'll go to the chat group and say, hey, I got an owner-operator who is looking for a dispatcher, or who wants a business manager who will help him make some money. I do it all the time. You know? And the reason why I do it because my slate is full. We can't handle any more owner operators. So what does that tell you? There are plenty of owner operators out there that want to make money. Now some people will tell you, well, Calvin, some people teach and some people do. Well, let me tell you something. I do both. I teach and do. Why? Because I can. Why? Because I can. Okay? And if there's any doubt in your mind that that's not the case, then, hey, like I said, we ain't hiding from nobody. Man, we so transparent to the thing, to the, you know, I'm like John Cena. You can't see me. Y'all don't see John Cena when he did it right there.
Yeah.
Man, you can't see me. I ain't trying to hear none of that. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. And look, and that's where I want each of you all to be. Get to the point to where you're so confident in what you're doing, you can have that type of attitude. You can project that type of confidence. So that type of confidence will take you, as far as you want to go. Okay, but you got to get good at what you do. Okay, first of all, you got to be willing. You have to be willing to do the things that's uncomfortable. Now, look, I don't just preach this. Y'all know I started from a homeless shelter. You think I ain't done some things that was uncomfortable in business? Come on, really?
Right.
I spent 18 months at a homeless shelter building my business. After that, got an apartment or whatever when they got the business built. Then I saw this platform. Guess what? I went back to being uncomfortable. I moved into a storage unit for 9 months while I built this platform, while I perfected the dispatch, while I perfected my 24-hour dispatch service, while I perfected this whole networking platform. 9 months of living in a what? A little box can, a storage unit. Went through 2 hurricanes in that storage unit. You don't think that was uncomfortable?
Right.
Now, if you're not willing to do and you got the nerve to complain to me about not wanting to chart, man, get out of my face.
I have a logistical question for you.
Yeah.
When you go through that the program that we signed up for, the straight, does it automatically pull up when you pull up on your, or do you have to go through that process when you go on the load boards?
What you're gonna do is this: when you go and you load up your when you get your license key from Straight Dispatch, because you got to go to Straight Dispatch, / I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but our members have a specific link that you go to, and you all can sign up for Straight Dispatch. Now, once you become a member and you get your welcome package, you'll see it. Okay, we don't announce that because we don't want everybody going there trying to get our discount. Okay, but our members get it at a greatly reduced discount, and then we give you another discount on top of that in the form of a discount on your monthly subscription fee. So you all get it for pennies on the dollar. All right. Now, when you go into Straight Dispatch and you fill out your download information, and then he sends you your license key. You put that license key into Firefox, because basically Straight Dispatch is that license key works on your browser. Okay, it works on your browser. So when you set it up, hold on here. When you set it up and you load it up and you download it, it's gonna automatically appear right up here on your browser. Now, right now, it only works with Firefox. It was working with Google, but then Google, they had some encryption, requirements. He had to go back and buy new servers. He had to do more, had to write different codes. So he's still working with Google to get it to where it passes their muster of security and their level of encryption software security. Okay, and he's also working to get it onto the Internet Explorer. But right now, it is available on Mozilla Firefox. So if you get the key, download Mozilla Firefox, and then you can use it with that browser. Now, once you download it, it's going to appear up here. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your settings. Okay, you're going to go into your settings over here. You're going to go over here and you're going to look for where it says extensions or add-ons. I think it's going to be on here on Mozilla. It's going to be on the add-on. I think, yeah. You're going to click the add-on. It's going to pull up manage your extension. There it is right there. That's the extension. Okay. manage your extension. You're gonna click the little button over there. It's gonna pull a drop down, and you're gonna hit. Hold up here. I don't wanna disable nothing. Give me a second. I don't wanna disable nothing. There we go. You're gonna click it. It's gonna open up the details. All right. It's gonna tell you what load board it is currently compatible with. It is currently compatible with DAT. Okay. Power DAT, and it's compatible with Trucker's Edge, 123, Trucker's Path, and Direct Freight. Okay. More load boards will be added in the near future. Now, if you want him to add a load board that is not already compatible with, if you have a favorite load board, just go back to your extension placement, click that, drop down, go up here where it says request a load board. When you click that, it is going to pull up your mail browser, and it's going to have their email address already in there, and then all you got to do is copy and paste the load board website address into that email message with a little short message. Please make this load board compatible with the Straight Dispatch license key, and then they will work on getting that load board compatible. Okay?
Okay, I got you. I've already done all those other steps. I've already enrolled, been approved, and paid, and everything. I've done all that.
Okay.
So I just got to get it on Firefox.
Yeah, just upload Firefox, and if you got it downloaded on your computer, it's going to pop up right up top there. Then you go in and just set it up. All right?
Okay. I got you.
All right, cool.
Being 24-hour dispatch. Do you offer your services after hours? Somebody call you at 10 o'clock at night?
Look. I used to look. We do a 24 hours, but I don't do that. Me personally, no. Okay, we use interns. Okay, we use the internship program. All right. My battery is going low. What's my battery power? But we're gonna run this until we run it. I got 14% remaining on my battery. I got a plug out here anywhere I can use real quick. All right. But anyway, I did bring my extension cord, and I don't see a plug nearby. All right. But either way, as I was saying, I don't do that anymore. The reason why is because I'm trying to run a business. I've got several businesses that I run, and that's why we changed our platform to the current version that it is now. I used to, and a lot of y'all remember when I used to just, run this platform, and it was just basically me. And I was getting calls at 2 in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you, now look, when I first started this platform, I was not married.
Right.
So getting a call at 2 in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning was not that big of a deal. But let me tell you something. When you got a young new wife laying beside you at night, that phone rang after 9 o'clock.
Unhappy life. Unhappy wife. Unhappy life.
Look. And she give you that look. Y'all know the look I'm talking about. That's all she got to do. just give you that look. Right? She ain't got to ask who that is. She don't want to know who it is. All she knows is they ain't got no business calling here. I don't care nothing about it being one of your students. Look, and she's right, because you got to balance, your life out. Okay, I give you all way more than enough time. Okay, during the week, you all get every Monday night we get live orientation. Every Tuesday night we get Tuesday night spot training. Every Wednesday night we get Wednesday Q&A. Every Saturday we get the Six Figures Booking Freight from Home show, and we spend at least 2 hours here with you all every Saturday, right? An hour and a half to 2 hours every Saturday that we spend with you all here every Saturday. And then on top of that, we have private consultation. If it's that important, schedule a private consultation on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, where you can spend an hour time with me uninterrupted. It's going to cost you $50.
Right.
Right? So you want to spend a half hour, it's going to cost you $25. You know, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's that important. But usually, when I shut down this on Saturdays, when we finish this, I'm unavailable until Monday. If Monday through Fridays, if you don't catch me before 6 o'clock, I'm unavailable. Why? Because at 6:30 I got to watch my news. After that, you know, my wife is usually coming home from her business, and we got dinner time. Then after that, you know, it ain't none of y'all business. Okay. So you got to remember those things. Okay. So
right.
You know, and it's just part of of balancing your life. All right. Let's have some quick questions real quick because we don't have much time because my battery power is running out, and I got to remember to bring an extension cord the next time if we're outside. But if we're inside, I don't need that. But let's get some quick questions in real quick before we run out of juice. Questions. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Y'all got any questions? All right. Let me do this then. How do y'all feel about the stuff that we talked about? Is it truthful, or is it just me running my mouth, or does it help you all to understand your place in the industry and your importance, and more importantly, help you to understand how to approach and deal with owner operators?
Yeah.
It's helpful for me, man.
Be helpful.
Right. Look, I'm not saying go out there and be that way with all your owner operators, no. But you have to be that way with the ones that are jacking you around.
Right.
I mean, come on. You know you're finding great paying loads for them. You know you're meeting everything that they say that they want, and then they turn around and still don't take the loads. Come on. I mean, at some point in time in any relationship, I don't care what it is. If you're a pro football player, if you're a pro basketball player, if you are, if you're working for a firm or whatever case may be, if you're bumping heads, if you have a conflict with someone, right, or if you have a situation where you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and they're still ignoring you, or they're still not taking your advice, or they're still not, giving you any type of feedback, you got to do what? You got to say, hey, time out. We got to have a meeting. We got to talk this thing out. Something ain't right. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're not going to just sit there and just let it continue to go on. No. You're going to have a confab. You're going to say, look, man, let's talk this thing out.